Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K steps a day. I have my BitFit going. Let us go ahead and start out here in a march. If at any point through today's exercise you need to decrease the intensity or decrease the complexity of a move, just come back to a march or substitute something else. Feel free to go at your own pace. You can go a little faster or a little slower. Just listen to your body and do that. But we did it, we showed up. Let's go ahead and do the thing. I'm very excited to be here in our first day of a 55-minute baby step. So we're just getting that march going. We could start moving it forward and back if and as you want. We're gonna wanna be maintaining good posture, ears over shoulders over hips, keeping a nice swing through our arms. So at the time of recording, it has been a doozy of a week. We have had a bunch of winter weather. Let's add in breathing arms, like kind of reaching our arms up overhead, reaching real far through our fingers. But our pipes froze like solid. We're all defrosted now. It was not at all as bad as it could have been. It was at worst inconvenient, but we were worried at the time, but now that we've made it through, excellent. The only damage there seems to have been is the hot water line into the dishwasher, but I was able to bypass that so the leak has stopped and we still have hot water in the sink. Let's come into a toe tap out to the front. So if that's the worst that came from this, I feel so lucky. So other than that, it's just, I'm ready for spring. I tell you what, Randy and I had our 20-year anniversary while the pipes were frozen. It was it was nice. We cooked a frozen lasagna because that made as few dishes as possible. And let's alternate arm, raise. I'm kind of lifting the one in the back as well. Really, I'm trying to work on that range of motion for myself. But what a wild ride. It's really great to be here right now with y'all. Thank you for showing up today and being my workout buddy. Let's toe tap now to the back, tapping behind us. Kind of reaching, working on our balance, working on our strength. Engaged through our core, so we're very nice and supported. And let's keep that back tap going, but add in a shoulder press overhead. I'm very excited to be recording today. We've had to take about a week off from recording, and I found myself drawn to a cycle of when I fall off the wagon, which I do pretty regularly here lately, but that's okay because it doesn't matter how many times I stumble and fall so long as I keep on getting back up and keeping on. Let's come now into a heel tap out to the front. Sorry, my shirt is all bunched up and it's making me crazy. Oh, it's because of the microphone cord. Okay, I guess I'll just have to be insane. All right, that's all right. Heel tapping, there we go. I found myself doing this cycle to get back into the habit of if I miss a day, if I miss 2 days, if I miss 3 days, I just let it go and I get back to it with a 5-minute baby step. And that it makes it so much easier to re-break the seal, to break the chain of the habit of not showing up and start weaving the chain. Let's add in a tricep curl while we do that heel dig. But if every day that we do, that we do show up is a link in the chain, we want to make that chain as long as we can. Don't break the chain. I don't know, I saw it on the internet. It seemed really fun. But breaking the chain of a bad habit so that we can start fresh on a new one, a new good habit. And so first day back in, I do my 5 minutes. Next day, I do 10 minutes. Third day, today, I did the 15 minutes. and now I'm here recording again with y'all. And so it's really nice to be using the tool that I have set up for myself for this exact situation, because I was finding myself being like, oh, I missed all that time. I got to do like a 60-minute one to try to make up for lost time. And it's like, nope, my system to keep me coming back is start with the 5-minute, then keep incrementally bringing it up. So we're just doing a march forward and back. And so that was really great. And y'all's comments and stuff on our other baby step videos have been really helping me to bring myself back into the kind of mindset that I want to be in. The kind of mindset where everything's just flowing and feeling good. So let's come now into a wide stance and let's curl, hamstring curl. This is it from this side. Just bringing those heels up to our butt. Keep moving here. And then I don't know what's going on with the neighbor's cat, but I'm making very good friends with the neighbor's cat. I call him Mr. Puddums. Let's add in a bicep curl, and he is just the sweetest orange, like orange sickle, because he's got like a creamy white chin and belly, but then like tabby cat orange with like stripes and spots. And he's such a sweetie, and he's got golden eyes. Oh, and he's not a chicken chaser, and he gets along with Z, but he's an outside cat because I'm pretty sure he's my neighbor's kid's cat. So we're gonna come now into a step touch, or step together, whatever this one is. Step together, there we go. Remembering to breathe, but just making sure that every time he shows up on my porch, I feed him, and I'm just trying to make sure that he's got food available to him, and I've kind of like set up like a little kiddie cove on the front porch. Let's keep this step together going, and let's reach up on the side of the leg that we're like bringing in. So we're, yeah, I don't know. Words are hard. Remembering to breathe. Now let's come into a knee up. But I really like doing, kind of day 1, 5 minutes, day 2, 10, day 3, 15, and kind of building that up, and then resetting back to the 5-minute. And it kind of, I don't need to be showing up and doing 60 minutes every day. That burns me out. Like right now in my journey, that burns me out. Maybe it'll happen one day in the future, but for now, I just want to keep chugging along and doing it on a rotation. Let's add figure 8 arms. But doing it on a rotation is helpful. And so far, I haven't made it through the full cycle of like going from 5 to 60. But that's okay, because I keep showing up every day. So however I need to shuffle the cards to keep me playing, I'm gonna do that. Let's bring that knee up, keep those arms energized. Okay, and now we're going to step to the side. There we go. So making it to where when we stop here, our weight's between both feet. Step, together, step. There we go. And this concludes our warm-up, y'all. It is so beautiful. We got so much snow, you guys. I made my first snow angel in like memory. Like I don't remember when the last snow angel I made was. So let's keep this side step going, and let's reach across, together, reach across. And we can actually reach with both arms. It feels kind of weird, but sometimes it's nice to do something weird and different just to make new neural pathways in our brain. It's not all just about working out our muscles and our balance. It's about training our brain to be like, oh, this is weird and different, but we can do it. All right, let's march it out. and hydrate, because that's important. We're here for a while today. Oh, I'm so excited that the heat's like wet. We've got hot water again because we've been having to like take bird baths, and like that's what my hair is in such a state. Like I'm so oily today, but after this workout, I get to take a shower. Ah, so excited. All right, keep marching. Just being a little random, like a little random Roomba all over my rug. And that changing of direction, kind of just shuffling about. Ooh, finding little bits of wire from we were crafting yesterday. All right, let's march in place and really swing those arms. Checking to see what our time's at. Just marching right along. Yeah, it was so nice to make a snow angel. And then I made a snow angle just because I thought it would be funny. All right, let's come into a step together. Like, it was a 90-degree angle, but I didn't draw it very well. And Randy was like, ah, that's obtuse. And it made me laugh. But and then I was like, oh, I thought it was a cute angle. Sorry. We're dorks. It's fine. Like whenever we're on road trips, he's like, that house looks tired, because the neighborhood that we lived in, our neighbor had like tires on the roof, and it blindsides me every time, and it's like I should expect it. It's in our neighborhood. Anyways, let's add in a bicep curl. I love cheesy jokes. Most of the time it's just us reciting memes back to each other, but to he and I, that just makes it even funnier. Let's come now into a step tap. So keeping our feet wide, shifting our weight, tap, lean, tap, tap, tap. There we go. Remembering to breathe. I was totally bummed out because belly dance was canceled this week. So that's 2 weekends in a row. Class has been canceled, but that's okay, because honestly, if it weren't canceled, I don't think we'd have been able to make it because of the state of the roads. All right, let's keep that step tap going and add in a shoulder press. I'm pressing our palms towards the ceiling. Keep it going. Now let's tap out. Trying to be a little crisper about keeping my upper body still and just shifting my weight through my legs, as opposed to, sometimes I want to do, oh, that's kind of nice actually. Let's keep this step out going, and let's add a clap when we tap our toe out. I find the wide swinging of my arms a challenge to my balance and coordination. And that's good. We want to be challenged. We are good at doing challenging things. So let's come now into a double side step. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. We can even move it forward and back if we like. And now going at your own pace, we can do lateral raises, step, step. There we go. You can alternate them. Okay. This is hard to do with my brain and words and moving at the same time. So you could just, level 1 will be here with me, doing a lateral raise with that step out, or you can do lateral to the front, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the front. Whew. One more. There we go. Let's march it out. That's challenging. It's good to be challenged. So I was journaling and like kind of just daydreaming and stuff earlier today, and I was trying to come out of this feeling of like feeling really bummed that I've actually gained like 7 pounds back. Because y'all, I've been eating everything. I have not been good about tracking my stuff. I've been floundering these past 3 weeks. And in the past 3 weeks, I think I've only been able to actually record like 3 or 4 baby steps. So let's keep that march, but make our arms a little bigger. And I mean, there's been multiple factors as to why I haven't recorded, with the heater being on and the weather and stuff. But however valid the excuse is, it's still, I've been floundering. But we're getting back to it. And so I was trying to, pep talk myself out of that and like find my way. Instead of feeling trapped by my feelings, I wanted to take apart the trap. So let's tap now to the front, toe tap to the front. There we go. I've lost my train of thought. I was journaling and it came to me, it was like, the number on the scale, that's gonna fluctuate. What did I expect? For my progress to be perfectly linear and easy? Like, are you serious? So I kind of like gave myself some perspective and then was, well, what did we accomplish? Let's keep this toe tap going and add in our jumping jack arms. There we go. Tapping to the front. But, so yeah, I think that might be today's question of the day, is what's a non-scale victory that's happened for you recently? And I'll answer that down below as well. But it's being able to keep up with the 2-hour-long dance parties. Oh, we're supposed to be moving on to the next one. So just march it out. On a non-financial like home front victory, because so much of the time I like only look at my home victories as like, woo, we made a sale. I guess one of the side effects of running a business out of our home, but I was able to give my niece like a dozen eggs, and because she was gonna be having a housewarming party, and she's like, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of baking, but eggs are so expensive, and we had an abundance because I've got 8 hens and like 5 of them are laying. So let's march with those arms a little bigger. And so that was like, I was like, that's a really big deal. That's what I've always wanted to be able to do, is to be able to be like, oh, here I've got extra of like eggs that my hens laid. So that was so cool. So just stuff like that. Okay, so now let's tap out to the sides. There we go. But thinking about the non-scale victories, it's the pounds will come and go, but these victories that have nothing to do with our weight, that's the stuff that I want to give real weight and value, because I feel like that's the stuff that really does matter. Oh, and then another thing is I learned how to do a 2-petal poi weave. It doesn't look like anything right now because I don't have poi in my hands, but we're gonna do an alternate lateral raise where one arm's out to the front and one arm's out to the side. Checking to make sure. Yeah, okay, the blue light's on. All right, where were we? But that was a really big deal. It's been a long time since I've learned a new trick on my poi and building those neural pathways. And it feels so good to be in a creative state, to be doing things, without just being kind of in survival mode, which is where I keep finding myself slipping back into. Let's march. And I mean, it makes sense. I'm a mammal and there's like a foot of snow outside and it's like freezing and my water source was in danger. So like, I understand that it's okay to be stressed out, but I'm just trying to manage it. And I think I'm doing all right, all things considered. So I'm not gonna give myself a hard time. All right, so now let's tap to the back, just tapping out behind us. Because I don't know why, but sometimes I'll feel like if I'm not handling things well, that it's like, that's also a way that I'm messing up or not good enough, or, you know, that I'm bad at this or that I suck, or like, you know, and so it's like, instead of being hard on myself that I'm having a hard time, I need to be there for myself, you know, to be supportive instead of like, yeah, you do suck. It's be like, no, this is a hard situation, but we can get through it. Like, basically, again, still just working at being a good friend to myself. All right, let's keep that tap to the back going and add in a tricep extension. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. There we go. Let's march. Very good. Just forward and back. Just enjoying the music. Getting our steps in, y'all. We're doing the thing. Oh, but with the snow, this was another non-scale victory. Let's march and make those arms nice and big. Another non-scale victory is Randy, my husband, and I were able to, shovel and sweep the walkway and the stepping stones, like as and after the snow was falling. So because it's, as soon as like we made this stepping stone path back to the chicken coop, so that I could go without getting all muddy and more importantly, without slipping in the mud and getting hurt. But if we step on the snow and compact it, it turns to ice because it's been like -8. So let's come now into a heel tap, toes towards the ceiling, really get those toes up there. So we want to get the snow off as soon as possible. That way we don't have to fight with the ice. And it was so much, it was so cold, but we were able to do it. And we didn't feel like we were like dying. Like it wasn't a super huge deal, but we had to pace ourselves. Cause again, our shower was froze up and even like the plug out, like the drain, was frozen shut. So we were just luxurious options were being removed at a rapid pace. Let's add in a chest press while we heel tap out. Let's keep those toes up. But we got it done. That was a big deal. Just having the physical fitness to do the challenges that arise. All right, let's march to get our feet in under us. And now let's come into a knee up. Whoo! My right hip's clicking, but no pain, so. And after I move a couple of times and it kind of gets warmed up, it stops clicking, so. Oh, except for it's clicking again. Let's add in those figure 8 arms once again. And now let's come heel to hand. Keeping a nice upright torso, good posture. Ooh, my thighs are burning. You can go at whatever pace you like. And you can stay here or you can join me in arms up. Ooh. Sorry, we had a lot of wire ping the other day. There we go. And I seemed to have missed all of it with the vacuum. I must have done more wire wrapping after vacuuming, now that I'm remembering. If I sound out of breath, y'all, it's because I am. That's okay. Let's come into a step tap. And when you're ready, add in that reach across. And then we can start bringing it forward and back. My shirt's all bunched up and it keeps, like, I can like feel it. That's fine. Just a few more. Let's march. Get some water, y'all. And let's march for another round. I'm gonna get another mouthful of water just because I am parched. Keep marching. Whew, we are over halfway done. That's pretty cool. That's not nothing. Okay, let's do a stagger stance, right leg in the front, or whichever leg you're doing, but we're gonna kind of step forward and step back. And we're gonna do a jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step. There we go. Step, step, jab, cross, step, step. You can stay here, or you can join me with a jab, cross, step, knee, jab, cross, step, knee, jab, cross, step, knee. There we go. Keep going. Let's march it to change sides, and we're gonna step forward and back to get our feet in under us. And then we're gonna go jab, cross, step, step, jab, cross, step, step, cross, step, step. Now let's add in that knee if you're ready. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. March it out. Whew. I love marching forward and back. Getting in a little bit of that backwards walking, even if it's just little nibbles like this. It's better than nothing. Way better than nothing. Keep it going. Listen to your body, check in with your knees and your hips. I'm gonna march in place and focus on my arms, having a nice swing. Kind of relaxing my shoulders down away. I'm finding myself punching. I want to have a nice, relaxed, easy posture. Let's be in the center of our space and low kick out to the front. Keep it going. And you could keep it here, or you can kick just a little higher, reaching your opposite hand to your foot. Keep going. Now up next, we're gonna do another one of those little bit of a brain teaser. We're gonna go heel tap, 3, 4, heel to hand, 2, 3, 4, heel tap, 2, 3, 4, heel to hand, 2, 3, 4, heel to hand, heel dig, toes towards the sky, heel to hand. And now let's change it to 1, 2. So it's heel, heel, hand, hand. Very good. Heel, heel, hand, hand. Heel, heel, hand, hand. And let's march that out. Coming forward and back. Y'all, this one's kicking my butt today, but that's okay. I'm not super surprised to be lower energy after eating the rubbish I've been eating, but that is okay. I'm not beating myself up. I'm just taking note. So let's be in the center of our space and do a nice, big, deliberate march. Nice movement with our arms. And from here, let's be still in our space. A nice deep breath, and we're gonna step out at like a 45 and do a little bit of a lunge, and then back in. Step out, and lunge, and back. You can have your hands on your hips. You just want a really nice, controlled movement, knee traveling, aligned with your toe. You don't wanna be, in or out. You want to be nice and centered with your knee. So keep that going. And if you want, you can make the movement a little larger. There we go. Just a few more. And there we go. Marching forward and back just to really just to be able to see my notes, but we're gonna be back here in the same area, and now we're gonna step out to the side and squat down and back up to the center. So I'm trying to make that nice and smooth. This is it from the side. So you can come down quite low or just a little. But wherever you are, let's do that for one more round. Stepping out and down. And then as we come back up, coming to center. I find this a really great challenge, both for my strength and for my balance. And whenever I find something that's challenging, I want to go low and slow as opposed to fast. Last one, here we go. Very good. Marching to get our feet in under us. Let's wide them out and come into a step tap. And when you're ready, reach overs. Keep going. We can make it a little bit more of a dip. There we go. I'm looking forward to that shower, y'all. Okay, let's march to get our feet in under us. And we're gonna kick forward with our right leg and then back with our left. So this is what it looks like from the side. And you could be much lower down, that's okay. But we're just shifting our weight forward and back now. Okay, let's march and prepare ourselves. Now we're going to be kicking forward with our left and back with our right. And even as I get tired, I'm trying to stay deliberate about my motions. Hoo-wee. All right, let's march that out. Just getting our feet in under us. And now let's come out to that step tap to the side. This is our half jumping jack. And raising the same arm, like raising the arm on the same side as the leg that's moving. And you can stay here, or if you want to kick it up a notch, go ahead and add both arms in. I'm really digging deep into my own endurance right now. To stick with this, stick with the pace, keep it going. We are real close, y'all. All right. Again, kind of just marching to get our feet in under us. Give my brain a little bit of a moment to think, because we're going to be doing that side leg lift. There we go. Hands on hips for now. Just focusing on our form. And keep that lower body going. We're gonna add in saloon doors. There we go. Ooh-wee. Feeling that burn, but that's good. I'm using my breath to breathe into that burning sensation in my muscle. I recognize it as just being challenging. I'm not in pain. One more on each side. And there we are. Whew. So now let's come into a step together. Oh my goodness gracious. That's good stuff. Well, this is just the right challenge level for me. So it might be easy for you, it might be hard for you, but all we can know is our own journey. So we're gonna keep that step together going. There we go. And adding in a low row. I pull back as my feet go side by side. This is it from the side. And now from here, let's do that leg lift to the back, hands on hips. Again, just feeling kind of nice and stable. Trying to have minimal movement through my upper body, like being balanced, like, you know, it's as like whenever you take a chicken and you go like this and their head like stays in the same spot. That's what I'm trying to accomplish, but with like my heart and brain, like my rib cage and my skull. So we're gonna keep that leg lifting and moving my arms. I don't know if this is necessarily a right or wrong way to be doing it. It's just what I'm training today. One more. So I think there's a benefit to exploring martial and water. I think there's a benefit to exploring all sorts of different movements. Like, I don't want to just do yoga and I don't want to just do Pilates. I want to do both. Not necessarily at the same time, though plyo is pretty good. But I want to do it all. I want to try it all and just learn. We're going to keep that march going, focusing this time on our arms. All right. So we're going to do, in our next set of movements, we're going to be doing lunging around the world, which if you're familiar with the toe tap around the world, we tap to the front, to the side, and then back. And so it's a really good idea to hold on to something here. I like using my husband's staff. And so I'm going to step forward into that lunge. I'm going to step to the side into that lunge, and I'm going to step back in a very gentle lunge motion. Front, side. So this is not the deepest lunge I've ever done, but we're doing it. Last one to the back. And now we're gonna go to the front with our other leg. To the side. To the front. To the side. Listening to our knees, listening to our hips. And it's okay if you don't have this in you today. You can do the tapping around the world. Toe tap to the front. Last one to the back. Whew, there we go. Okay. Let me see. March, y'all. Let me see what's up next. Marching, marching, marching. Ooh. We're gonna do a fun little step hip bump. So what this is gonna look like is we step and hip bump, step, hip bump. So we're just kind of bumping our hip. I don't know if you're able to see in my outfit, but I'm just bumping that hip forward. Bump, 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 bump. Just dance. If it's fumbly for you, just wiggle your hips. You'll do great. All right, let's march in place for a moment. We're gonna step, step, V-step, out, out, in, out, out, in. There we go. Let's add in those buzzsaw arms. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Let's change direction. Out, out, in, out, out, in. There we go. Now up next, we're going to do another round of buzzsaw hands. Out, out, in, out, out, in. There we go. Looking at the birds outside. From here, let's march just to get our feet in under us. Then we're gonna do a double side step. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. And we can bring our hips into it. Kind of just trying to scoop my butt. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Well, that's enough butt scooping. We'll just sidestep together. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. We are coming into our cool down. Let's march in place. Or forward and back. I like forward and back better. We're getting another sip of water. Just letting that march slow our heart rate. For these longer workouts, I like taking a nice long warm up, and I like taking a nice long cool down if I can help it. Well, is what I'm finding. I haven't been doing that, but I'd like to. So here we are today. Let's come into a real nice slow knee raise. And we're going to come now into a nice gentle step tap and roll our shoulders up and back. You could have your hands on your hips or let them hang loose. Let's keep that step tap going, but roll our shoulders back, up, forward, down. Really massaging our upper trapezius muscles like from the inside. I think I want to go get a massage, but I'm like nervous too. But I don't know why. Like, I don't want to like be gross, you know, like I'm afraid of somebody being like, ew, she's nasty. I don't want to, like, all right, let's step together. Like, I don't know why I have that phobia, but it's just like, I don't know. But I also really want like a deep tissue professional massage. So I think I'm just gonna have to get over it and figure it out. Step in together and then snake arms. I think it's because I'm afraid of having like, since I don't have my sense of smell the way that I used to, I'm afraid of being like very stinky and just not knowing it. And it's like, I don't want somebody to have to like rub my shoulders if I stink, I guess. I don't know. I'm super, whenever I say it out loud, it's like, that sounds ridiculous, but I don't know. Fear and shame are something that do best when you shine a light on them. That way they'll shrink away instead of casting a great big shadow. All right, let's come into a shoulder shimmy. Just bringing the basis of our shoulder shimmy is we're just bringing one shoulder forward into a little bit of like a shoulder punch, and then we're just speeding that up and letting physics take its course. Walking it forward and back if you're able to layer those. And from here, we're going to plant our feet and come into not the biggest hip circles we can do. Oh, that's nice. But just a nice stretching around. This is it from the side. So again, I'm planting my feet and I'm kind of plugging my head into the ceiling. And then just swinging my hips around that center point. Let's go ahead and change direction. Just swinging it around that center point. Really massaging through our core. And from here, let's stay rooted through our feet and hands on our hips if you want. We're gonna do chest slides. So it's like our hips and our head are now locked into place. And we're just sliding our rib cage as far as we can to one side and to the other, pushing it with our muscles. And it might help to visualize if you shift it over and kind of, ooh, you don't want to push. We're not pushing anything out of place. And then if you're ready, you can take your hands off your hips. And that makes me get my abs a little bit more involved to keep my hips stationary. But with this movement, we'll start building up to eventually into hip, chest circles. But for now, let's shift that slide down to our hips. So keeping our head and chest in the same spot and our feet planted. We're now shifting our hip over to one side and then over to the other. And from the side, it's like I'm just rubbing my butt on a wall. Like, I don't want to be pooching my butt out at all. I just want to be sliding my hips. I hope that makes sense. And if it's helpful to you, you can shift your weight into your feet just to kind of get the feeling, and then try to accomplish that, keeping your feet grounded. Nothing grounds me in the present like practicing my belly dance drills for my muscle isolation. So that's it, you guys. That's our workout. Let's march. I guess we can go ahead and get a little bit of stretching in. Oh my goodness. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, reaching. Breath arms. I highly recommend doing a little bit more stretching than what I'm going to be doing here. But let's go ahead and do a few neck rolls. Change direction. Moving nice and slow and deep. Not too deep, like you just want to find the edge of where your stretch is. And just explore that. Let's inhale, arms up. Place that right heel out. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Being careful to not place my hands on my knees. It's either on my thigh or on my shin. Inhaling up just a bit. Exhaling a little deeper if we can. Come on back up. Let's inhale, hands up, left foot out. Exhale, hinging at our hips, folding over. Being wherever you're at today, just feeling that stretch. Inhale, come out of it a bit. Exhale, go a little deeper if you can. Plant both of our feet, letting our head and shoulders hang. Bending our knees, I'm going to roll up. Ooh, one vertebrae at a time. Oh, there we are, you guys. Oh my gosh, we did it. Let's see, how many steps did we get? 4,749. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I will see y'all in the outro. Hey y'all, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I've really enjoyed this workout. It took a lot, but we did it. And I feel so accomplished and so like pleased with myself and so ready for a nice hot shower. Oh, luxury. And soap. Oh, and washing my hair. Oh, I'm so excited. After a couple days of having to take bird baths, this is delightful. Oh, so I'm gonna put like music on and everything. Thank you guys though again for being my workout buddy and keeping me at this. We have 13 more baby steps until I've reached my goal of doing the, 12 weeks of posting a video a day of, to get this baby step program published and completed and out there to, if nothing else, to be helpful to myself. But my biggest hope is that it's like, man, that the time I might have saved myself on just getting jump started. So I don't know. I don't lament the journey I've taken, but it's like this is a very useful resource to me. I hope it can be useful to somebody else. If it's useful to anybody else, it's made all of the effort and editing, and not that I do a ton of editing, but just it makes all of it worth it. And already so many of y'all have followed along with me and shared the benefits that you've been experiencing, and the increase in energy, the gained mobility and strength, the ability to tackle and enjoy other things in your day. Like, that's phenomenal, you guys. Like, if I could bottle the energy that doing these baby steps has given me and sell it, I would dominate the energy drink market. Like, it's the amount of energy that I have gotten from doing these. Night and day freaking difference. I can dance with y'all in our Friday night live, like Friday night flow parties for 2 hours. Like, that shaved a decade of wear and tear off of my energy level that I legit thought I wasn't going to get back. Now I realize I'm 36, so I'm not like a spring chicken, but I'm not a spring chicken. I don't know. All of my close friends are like 50 and up. So like I'm very much aware that I'm still a baby, but all of my friends have looked at me and been like, I wish I had done what you're doing right now when I was your age, because this knee replacement wouldn't have been happening. This, other thing wouldn't have been happening. And so y'all sharing your wisdom and your experience and your perspective with me is so valuable. Like I didn't know any aunts. I didn't know any grandmothers, or, it really means a lot to me that y'all open yourselves to sharing that, and like putting it out there and like in the comments and in emails and stuff. Like, thank you guys for everything, for all of your wisdom and all of, the camaraderie that you've provided. People my own age and younger who are like, oh my God, I'm so glad to be doing this. I feel so much better. Like, Jimmy Christmas, y'all, that's a really big deal. To me, at least. I think it makes my day. So thank you guys so much for being here and for being you and showing me that, there's ways to be other than just what I was afraid of for myself, and that it is possible to do what we're doing. And just, today's question of the day is down in the comments. I would love to hear from you again. And just let me know how you're doing. I will see y'all tomorrow for another day on our way to 10K a day. Baby steps. Let's go. Bye.